All right, so I'm taking a hiatus from YouTube mostly because I have a lot of stuff that I'm working on. And some of the stuff that I see right now on YouTube genuinely, even by my standards, disgust me. And I'm going to speak as frankly as I possibly can about those different situations that I see. And even I'm gonna speak on a lot of stuff, man. I saw so let me start off with the first thing I saw because I have a list of things in my head. And the first thing I saw was House of Hypocrites did a video, right? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I hope I put the mic down, it's still working. So House of Hypocrites did a video, and I guess it was supposed to be like a documentary style video about Anton Daniels, which I give him an A for effort. I think it was well edited. I think that the background music gave maybe a novice audience who not used to filmmaking, et cetera, gave them idea that it was really a documentary. But it wasn't a documentary. There was no interviews from anyone who actually knew Anton. Let me give you an example. When they did the Diddy documentary, right? When 50 Cent did the Diddy documentary, 50 Cent brought in people from Bad Boy, et cetera, to actually give their living account of what happened with Anton, right? I would even go as far as to say is Surviving La Peef, which is a film that basically I made what about 3 or 4 years ago now. It was better than what House of Hypocrites dropped because it had facts in it, right? We had Lucky's testimony, we had Lauren's testimony, we had Courtney's testimony. We had these different individuals that was actually around Anton, actually speaking how they feel, not an interpretation through House of Hypocrites or an interpretation through the mic drop barbecue guy or interpretation through Freezy or interpretation through Lakeisha Keisha. This is why I like to be honest, and I like how I I really enjoy content. I fuck with bro, but I don't like the disingenuous bush that I see. I see people trying to call my brother House a journalist now. How are you a journalist when you're not reporting facts? How are you a journalist and you're a documentary maker when you don't have not one person that knew Anton on the video? Not one. Just another reaction video with music and a slow tone. That's it. And clips. That's it. But y'all don't want to say that because I don't know why. And I'm not trying to start a beef with House. This is just me giving criticism. I'm pretty sure he got criticism for me. He said that, oh, I had to separate myself from you, bro. That's fine. We was never really cool like that. Right? Because as much as I respect what he's doing now, when I first met him, we was doing interviews about how he was saying he don't take care of his fucking kids. And then I was watching the Mike barbecue this morning, the Mike drop barbecue, and he was like, well, that was all a prank. That was all a prank. That's not what House told us initially. Initially, he was saying he really had six kids or whatever the fuck by 7 women. Later on, talking to him in the background, he told me, yeah, bro, it wasn't really real. I had House of Hypocrites at my show years ago before he blew up on YouTube. That's a fact. When I saw his video now and me going to film school, everybody know I went to Detroit Academy of Arts and Sciences. So one of our things that we did was actually make film. We actually make small commercials, short films, et cetera, et cetera. And that wasn't a documentary. That was a reaction video. It's really just that simple. Um, it didn't expose anything new. Even I got to the part he was like, Anton father, Anton father, Thaddeus died, and nobody know how his father died. I do. I do. But again, how are you a journalist but don't come to everybody that have the information about Anton. I got more information about Anton than House of Hypocrites, Freezy, and Fanny P put together. And everybody knows it, right? It's a reason why House of Hypocrites not using the Lucky video that I made with Lucky. With Lucky saying that the Patreon was trash, everything that Anton was doing in Patreon was trash. He really didn't know nothing. It's a reason why they're not using those videos. It's a reason why they're not using Surviving La Peef, where I actually got women who was working with Anton to come to us. It's a reason why they don't want to use that. It's the reason why O'Shea Duke Jackson don't want to go to Conversations with King. The original conversations where Tawana had just left Lapeef. I'm talking about maybe 4 or 5, what, months after she left Lapeef. Y'all got her on y'all show 4 or 5 years later. We had her on the show 4 or 5 months after she left Lapeef. And I don't even think it was that long. I really don't think it's that long. It's the reason why they're not using that content. And I'm gonna be honest. It's because y'all hate me and y'all hate Anton. Y'all hate on me and y'all hate on Anton. When I was up when Princella, I was doing 700 a day. Princella wouldn't even have to beat her. I was doing 700, 800 a day. All them niggas was hating. Freezy was hating, etc., etc. I'm gonna get to Freezy soon too. I think it's crazy how I saw a lot of them supporting Drip. Drip would tell me that Freezy was one of his main supporters. Then when I got over there, Freezy stopped coming around. My ex-girlfriend stopped coming around. They all stopped fucking with Drip. They was cool with talking about Anton's wife over there. They was cool with doing everything that they accused me of doing. They was cool. They was cool with all of it. They was cool with dragging Anton, dragging his wife, talking about his marriage, all of that. But if I do it, if I come over a Drip channel and do it, now it's messy. When Freezy does it, it's investigatory. When House of Hypocrite does it, it's investigatory. They was using our clips that me and Mr. Real Estate made from years ago. Y'all don't got the original Anton Daniels hot dog video still, but I got it. Y'all don't got the original video where Anton's wife was talking about all of that shit, but I got it. Freezy know damn well the first person Anton threatened that he know where he lived at was me. But Freezy didn't want to mention me on his bullshit. Neither did House of Hypocrites. And that's why I can't take them niggas serious when it comes to this anti-Anton shit. I'm not, and I'm the biggest Anton hater. I've been going to Anton for at least 5, 6 years now, but I'm not siding with y'all niggas on this. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep, and a lot of y'all niggas is mad at Anton. When I was going at Anton, it was because he was talking about black culture. I don't give a fuck about his marriage. I don't give a fuck about his religion. I don't give a fuck about none of that. It was about defending black people. Y'all talking about this nigga marriage. Y'all making up lies about him fucking with Mika. Is that really what we doing now, bro? And then we listen to niggas who are liars. I got text messages where Freezy was working with me when I was making Surviving La Peef against Anton. And then because Freezy's so much of a clout chaser, he went and worked with Anton. And Freezy would never have me on the show. So you know what, Darrel? He would address everybody else, 2K, anybody else. When I got on House of Hypocrites channel that day, and I'm gonna clip this shit, right? Unless House or somebody pull it down, right? And I hope they do pull it down, so then I can throw the same accusation at them that they throwing at Anton. You deleting content because you don't want your mans to be exposed, right? That's another thing I didn't like what House did that day. If everybody can come up and talk they talk, then we should be able to come up and speak man to man. But let me defend this nigga Freezy. He don't want to be on a panel with Darrel, but y'all the same niggas supposed to be claiming that y'all better man than Anton. No, y'all censor people just like Anton. Y'all block people comments out just like Anton. Y'all delete videos when it's convenient for you just like Anton. And you hide narratives when it exposes who you really are just like Anton. If I'm keeping it a bean, That's for House of Hypocrites. That's for Freezy ass. That's for MJ ass. That's for Lucky ass. That's for Fancy Island. All of y'all, bro. And after this, I'm really walking away from this shit. At least from this sector, because if I really went all out, they'd pay me as a demon. And I don't have to talk about y'all kids. When I exposed Lucky for being a prostitute, we wasn't talking about her kids. When I exposed the Fancy Island girl for having the OnlyFans, that was on Fight Club. They had nothing to do with her kids. It was about her character. When me and Queen Sheba did the interview with House of Hypocrites, it was about his character. It wasn't about his kids. And then he told us right then and there, oh yeah, we was just lying. All right, cool, bro. You good then. I mean, you a cloud chasing nigga. That's cool. Bro, go get your money. We ain't got nothing to do with that. We just want to make sure that there's not 7 kids out here that's not being taken care of at all. That's all. For the culture. Freezy. Are you really a Hebrew Israelite? Do you care about black people? If you did, why did you work with Anton in the first place? If you thought all of these awful, horrible things now about Anton, how he's always been a fake Christian and all, Anton has not changed. The Anton that I was going at back then is the same Anton now. Why did you go from being fuck Anton to Anton friend to now fuck Anton again? Oh, I get it. Because there's money and there's clout in it, bro. Anton don't want to say it, but that's the truth that Anton don't want to say for y'all. I say it for myself. Y'all clout chasing. Y'all not trying to change nothing. The mic drop barbecue guy, clout chasing. Lakeisha, clout chasing. Anton, I'm missing the days, Anton. I know you're gonna watch the video. Somebody gonna send it to you. I miss the days where everybody could just come and had a conversation. I would like to see Anton had a conversation with Lakeisha, the mic drop barbecue guy, and Freezy. Even though he already had a conversation with Freezy on Izzy Band's channel. And the only thing Anton did wrong, I guess, was Freezy was sick with a cold and had the flu, and Anton didn't text him back for 3 months. Anton ghosted him allegedly, and he did not text him back. And because of that, almost 2 years ago now, we have Freezy and everybody else going at Anton and his marriage, and it's crazy because Anton not even going at them. He not even Anton. What? He doxed Lakeisha. Y'all do know if information is public, information is not doxing, right? Y'all do know that, right? Lakeisha, she live in Milwaukee, right? I work in Milwaukee, right? I can go to Milwaukee right now, get that information right now. Where Darrel, you would need her name and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Well, you guys know that's also public information. You know, if you have a Google account, when you sign up for Google, they ask you for your first and last name, right? You know, if I send somebody a copyright strike, they're gonna see my first and last name, right? Right? Did you guys know this? I get so confused watching some of y'all videos. Did you guys know Anton Daniels was flirting with Q? Did you guys know that Anton did? Bro, yeah, everything y'all talking about, me, King, Mr. Real Estate went over 4 or 5 years ago. And I got to throw Freezy in because he was helping back then too. So, yeah, we went over that 4 or 5 years ago, bro. But what I'm seeing is because there's a influx of new people, right? There's an influx of new people who don't know these stories, who don't know nothing. So the new people like Sharon, right? These people want to shape history and remake it. Sharon would say, Darrel Long didn't build my channel. He didn't help me at all. I was already getting hundreds. This is how far we have gone, bro. As black men, we can't even tell the truth no more. And what's worse, as the simp guys, I see black women that's on the most fuckery. I see women like MJ and Jalen who told me, Darrel, we couldn't be around you for drama. They sticking around Sharon Bracey channel after the white woman done came over there and said racist shit. After Otis said he raped his wife. What else happened over there? Oh, Venus cussed her out, called her a dumb bitch, said she was a liar. Still got that on video, right? All kind of shit. And Tommy Sotomayor came over there, cussed motherfuckers out. Jalen get into it with motherfuckers in the chat. But if my channel was full of drama, oh, Darrel, please, we need you to be a politician. We need you to button up and show the light side of yourself. Jalen went as far as trying to tell me, I'm going to take your allowance away. I'm going to take your allowance away. The money I send you every day, I'm not going to send it to you until you act right. But you still supporting debauchery and degeneracy. My ex, she had absolutely no support, none at all. I magically got 100,000 subscribers, no 100,000 subscriber plaque from YouTube. Ain't this crazy? 100,000 subscribers, but don't have 100,000 subscriber plaque from YouTube. Interesting. Very, if you guys wondering, I'm using the Rode mic. I was using one of them, right? Very interesting how you don't have, so not even a 10,000 subscriber plaque, the little gold one, nothing. Okay. Um, I just find it interesting how everybody support everybody now. Cause I remember when she would go live, Freezy wasn't there. Nobody was there. It was 3 or 4 people watching. To the point I even remember Portugal saying, Darrel is your boyfriend. Nobody watch your channel. Come to the Untouchables. We will help you get your new channel subscribers up. And even Ray Charles can see that it's a lot of bots going on in this space, bro. Even Ray Charles can see this shit. So many of y'all clicked up together because y'all hate somebody else. Y'all hate me, or y'all hate Anton, or y'all hate Jay Prince, or y'all hate Angry Man. It's ridiculous, bro. And this is the space is dying because of collaboration. Y'all are afraid of collaboration. Y'all are, and when I say y'all, let me put names on it as my team Portugal would say. Sharon Bracey is afraid of collaboration, is afraid of confrontation. These are people who are afraid to debate me, right? It's not about that they don't want to not have me on panels because they scared I'm gonna talk about their children. They don't want to have me on panels because I'm more educated than them. I am more articulate than them. I know the history of the space better than them. I have access to people behind scenes better than them. And when it come down to it, I can debate 10 times better than them. That's just the facts, right? Who are the other ones? Philosophical, another pathetic man who don't want to debate on nothing, who life doesn't represent what he talk about, right? Pathetic, right? Shout out to Jeff James. Jeff James showed me that he more of a real nigga than most of y'all, which honestly I was surprised by. I text Jeff and told him, say, bro, I can't fuck with this space no more. I'm out there. I'm done with this YouTube shit. What I meant by that, because everybody was hitting me up. What I meant by that, I guess I should have said I'm done with live streams. I'm gonna post a recording every now and then, but I got other shit going on in the background that I'm really trying to fine tune. Right. And meanwhile, you got House of Hypocrites posing as fucking Steven Spielberg, basically. And niggas on I see niggas eat it up like, man, I haven't seen nothing like that since Diddy and 50. What? It was legitimate new information that was provided. It was interviews. Are y'all fucking kidding me? Are you niggas kidding me? A voiceover and B-roll is a documentary now, child. And this is precisely, bro, why I say, yeah, let me get the fuck on out of here, because what I see is a whole bunch of people that's hell bent on like on doing what? What are y'all proving? Y'all can't prove beyond reasonable doubt that he fucked Mika. You can't prove none of this shit that you claiming. But we actually can prove, literally, with his own words, that he has shitted on the black community, shitted on black culture for no reason. For no reason. For no reason. And I can't wait for people to say, because Sharon said it the other day. Sharon was like, yeah, Darrel said something awful about somebody's kids. And yeah, we understand somebody said something bad about his kids, but you don't get the right to take it that far. You don't get the right to tell me how far I take it over my child. No one does. Nobody gets to tell me how I get to react when my child is being brought in a situation. I'm going to die on that hill. That's just where I don't give a fuck how it goes. That's where it's at. They say, Darrel, would you do it again? Yeah. Let them make the same accusations. I'm going to say the same thing again. And again. And again. I'm consistent like that. What y'all hoe ass niggas do is y'all switching up. Y'all say, oh shit, these Anton numbers running up. When I was talking about anything else, nigga, my numbers was flat. Y'all niggas pathetic. Oh, Darrel, you talk about Anton too? Nah, my number one video is a video about Erica Kirk. My number one video on this new channel is about Erica fucking Kirk. That's a fact. Right? Now, is that clout chasing? Yeah. She has a lot of fucking clout right now. Right? But you know what I wasn't on there doing? I wasn't trying to insinuate anything that would, in my opinion, destroy her life, take her livelihood away. It was just opinions. In my opinion, she shouldn't be in the media right now. She should be more than her husband. I'm one of the few black people who would say Charlie Kirk should be alive. And not because I agree with Charlie Kirk. I disagree with almost 99.999 of the things that he said. But what I don't agree with is trying to silence somebody or ultimately successfully silencing someone because you disagree with their points. That's bullshit. That warrants a gangster's response. And then that leads to other stuff. So I feel like what happened to Charlie Kirk was a tragedy, and his wife, in my opinion, may not be taking the best steps that actually, in my opinion, will actually leave his legacy in the best place. 'Cause it's already enough people that hate him. I I dis I disagree with him, but I don't hate him. Disagree with him, but I don't hate him. I don't hate nobody no more. Some of y'all hate Anton. Y'all hate Anton's success. Y'all hate that Anton got more money than y'all. Y'all hate that he making $100,000 a month, 100 and 200, $200,000 a month, and y'all don't know what the fuck to do. Y'all hate that he got a wife that stand by him. Y'all can call her stupid. Trust me, I've done it all too. That woman is going nowhere. Nowhere. And 2 or 3 years from now, like I told Mike Drop Barbecue in his chat, he was like, man, they wanted to stop making Anton content. No, keep making Anton content. You know one thing I learned? You're not ever going to grow like that. Your whole audience is going to be saying, fuck Anton for the rest of your life. You're never going to get sponsorships. You're never going to get endorsements. You're never going to be able to scale your YouTube channel to the next level because the only thing that you're focused on doing is saying fuck Anton Daniels. And that's not a brand. That's not something that Nike can say, you know what? We like what you're doing over here. We want to get some fuck Anton Daniels, Nike shoes, Air Maxes, motherfucking dry fits. No. No, you're not going to get a deal with T. Chanley. Right? You're not going to get women that constantly come on your panel like Anton does black women. The only way that you do that is the way that I did it. You got to stop talking about that nigga at some point, and you got to do content to see if people actually give a fuck about what you thinking, or if they really just here because They want to see one more video about fuck Anton. They want to see one more arrow shot at his head, hoping that y'all knock the crown off the king. But at the end of the day, he's still at the top of the fucking manosphere. See, if they say I'm doing this, I'm defending Anton now. I'm defending Anton. No, bitch. I'm trying to tell y'all, if you really want to gauge a war, I already fought this little thing that y'all doing now. Y'all making this nigga famous. And that's the crazy thing too. And I know when Anton see this shit, he gonna die laughing. Y'all making this nigga famous, cuz. In a space that's male-centered, they trying to convince us that he's a bad guy because he have bitches. Nigga, this the black community. Everybody got bitches. What you talking about? But he claims to be a Christian. Christian got bitches too. The fuck? Can we just stick to the niggas saying that black people trash and black culture is trash and his reparation arguments? Can we attack the arguments? No, cuz I dissected the video, I screenshotted it, blew it up, and I saw a bracelet. Then I watched 25 hours of Anton to find one moment of the nigga saying, "What's up with that bracelet? What's up with that bracelet, baby?" Bracelet gate. Do you have beyond reasonable doubt proof that he purchased the bracelet? Do you have bank records? Are that in the, like is that presented in the video? No. Do you have them? No. Do you know he actually purchased the bracelet? No. Are you speculating? Yes. Could we call that a lie? Potentially. Is it closer to lies than facts? Yes. Is it speculatory by nature? Yes. Is it gossipy? Yes. That's why y'all got to clip it. Let me show you this clip. Then I'm going to go to that clip. And then go to this clip. Then I'm going to go to that clip. Then go to this clip. Then I'm going to go to that clip. I know where every single video that y'all could be using is at, man. If y'all had asked me, I would have gave y'all the Anton video where his wife was talking about that little 10-minute video. Anton, I think it's exactly 10 minutes, 58 seconds, something like that. I have it. Mr. Real Estate have it. At least reach out to Mike. But again, some of y'all don't like us because we tell the truth about y'all niggas too. Yeah. Fuck you, Anton, but Freezy, hold on. You a bitch. You worse than Anton because you was working with Darrel long when I was against Anton. And then when I fell off the first time, you start sucking dick. I got a video of Freezy on podcast channel. And you know what's crazy? I've been meaning to clip this shit. And I just might, just for the fun of it. But he was like, man, that nigga Darrel, dawg, all of his video was about Anton, dawg. He couldn't even do no other content, dawg. It's before he used to cam up. He used to have a little person smoking a little cigar and shit as his little avatar. Cause you know niggas was ugly, no camera, nigga just talking, right? And that's actually the video that I always use against Luck because he talked about the motherfucking the marriage application shit. So look, man, to wrap this shit up, let me just say this. You niggas need to let it go. Like Elsa, nigga, Frozen. Let it go, nigga. Right? This dude, the mic drop barbecue. Look at this shit, bro. I'm looking at bro shit right now. This nigga don't even pay for StreamYard. The StreamYard logo up there is still in shit. No ticker at the bottom. Just, what's up, cuz? Yeah, fuck that nigga Anton, cuz. Yeah, what's up, cuz? They want us to stop, but it can't stop, won't stop, baby. And why would we stop? When we the best to ever do it. Nobody got more Anton content than us. Now they want to defend him. No. We want y'all niggas to have some integrity. We want y'all niggas to, if you're gonna call yourself a journalist and a documentary maker, at least go bring in Luck. Oh, I forgot House of Hypocrites can't because he was defending me against her. Oh, or defending Jazz. Whichever way, my brother. Right? But isn't that what happened? Then you made fun of her being stabbed. So that's out the fucking window. What else we got? We got Lauren Melissa, but she's in the win. You would need somebody like me to get in contact with her. And then there's Courtney. Will she talk to you? Maybe, maybe not. But after she found out that you made fun of Lucky being stabbed, I'm going to say probably not. Then we have Kayla.com. Same excuse. She find out you're making fun of the young lady being stabbed. She might come on still, but more than likely she's gonna say probably not. Right? Who else? Jazz, she's going everywhere. You got it. You got that. You got it. You know what I'm saying? As long as motherfuckers got a mic and maybe a little fee for I'm saying to get shorty, she's going. And that's no diss, Jazz. Please spare me. Please spare me, my lady. Please. Spare me. Who else? Oh, the KA show. Now, because K don't have a channel that she use, y'all would have to actually go to Lapifa and actually watch the content. But you can't do that. Can't do that. Mm, mm, mm. Am I missing anybody? Of course, Tawana. But she's another one. She's bored of her life. Husband them divorced her ass, and now she like, fuck that nigga Anton. I heard she was on Tasha K. See, bro, I've been tapped out, bro. I'm tapped out, bro. I'm watching shit like, damn, is this what I looked like 4 or 5 years ago? I see why Luck was calling me fucking crazy. Because I was doing Anton videos every single day, all day. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. No matter how y'all say it, you're not promoting positivity in the black community by attacking one person all fucking day. And then attacking him by making up lies. This nigga Mike Drop TV is on here saying Anton has a son. A son. Bro. For one, we ran that story years ago. It's not true. Let me go and tell the public right now that there's no diss to the Mike Drop barbecue guy and Lakeisha. This is true, no diss. But if y'all are running a story saying Anton Daniels have a son, that is a lie. And I actually verbally tell y'all where that story come from. That story come from Tawana. Tawana. Now, I don't need to go no further because I heard Anton, again, I've been tapped out, but I got my little spies everywhere. I heard Anton release some receipts to Tawana recently and text messages. As I tried to tell y'all before, this shit goes back deeper because I heard those messages from years ago. And if that motherfucker is releasing Tawana messages from 2022, 2021, listen, y'all don't even know what the fuck y'all dealing with. Trust me when I tell you that shit. Y'all making Anton famous, and I believe he might be walking y'all into a trap. Oh yeah, because if he releasing the receipts, I think he releasing. That young lady was very friendly. That's all I'm gonna say. Very friendly. I'm trust me. I think that y'all should get back to making content. Go to Chat GPT, figure out what's the top trending topics, or if you actually care about stuff in your community, go in your community, right? Like me, I'm not doing any more live streams unless it's like a planned interview or something. And even though I put the rest of the videos on private, my wife talked me out of it. I'm just gonna put them on members only now. At the end of the day, I just didn't want them to represent our brand. I don't want them to represent what we got going on. At some point, I'm going to overstep what she said, and just put them all on and just keep it on private. Because even like the video with his wife, I did like what 8,000, 7,000 views on that. I can keep that video up to try to gain something in the algorithm, but I'm not about to backpedal and go back to the shit that I was on years ago just because I don't like Anton. I can attack his messages without attacking him, without attacking his wife, without attacking his child. That's just the fact. That's where I stand at it now. Right? When I if I ever do come on panels, because I had let me drop my vape. I had made a plan to not come on any panels for 6 months or until we move to Vegas, because that's just so stressful. Just moving across the country, the down payment on a house was fucking. Anyway, that has caused me a lot of stress, and watching y'all niggas is causing even more stress. All right. Okay, let me check my motherfucking Samsung package too, because I ordered an S26 Ultra and I missed it yesterday, and FedEx pissed me the fuck off too. The only reason why I'm making this video because everybody been pissing me the fuck off. But yeah, to close this up, while I actually, like I told y'all, wait for the FedEx. A lot of y'all are just lying. I don't mind y'all doing Anton content. If y'all do Anton content every day, I'll be happy actually. Do the Anton content, but don't make up lies in order to boost your channel. I actually think that's fucking despicable. That's fucking despicable. Like genuinely despicable. When I talked about Sharon, he said I talked about his daughter. I ain't talking about his daughter. I call him a granddaddy because his daughter's a baby mama, which is a fact. You see how I use a fact? Sharon, you can't be a grandpapa without your children making babies. And they're not married like me legally. So they're bastards. So when I said this, Sharon took it as a diss. It's not a diss. That's like if somebody called me short. Hey, Darrel, you're short. Okay, yeah, I'm 5'6". That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what? I'm out of here, man. Y'all be good out there in those YouTube streets. For those who are wondering, yes, I will not be doing live streams for at least 6 months to a year. And when I say live streams, I'm not even coming on nobody's shows. I'm be doing videos like this. So like talking head videos, I'm talking with my Rode mic, or I'm not doing shit because I got shit to do. So with that being said, I'll holla at y'all. Shout out to Jeff James. You're a real man. And I wish everybody out there the best. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think most of y'all not gonna make it to where Anton at, because Anton has learned to diversify his fucking content to politics and shit instead of just talking about black women every day. But y'all talk about Anton every day, and I think that there's not an audience big enough that's actually want to pay and see that, and that's where y'all fucked up at. But I gotta go. I'll let y'all. Bye.